look, straight down in the middle. Look at that thing. He's doing the same thing the other one did. Look at this. What the heck? He just got air. He just went back down. Okay, we know that they're here. Got him. Watch out. Heads up. Heads up. Right behind you.
Let's catch him up. Woo! With Catch 'em All Fishing with Zak Catchem.
Look at this fish. Oh my God.
Catch 'em up.
Guys, we have a freezer full of crabs. We just found like 8 crabs between here, catching all the food, and on this side in the last video. This just happened, but we got a new memory card. We came out here to catch some eels. We're gonna try to see if we can catch these eels in that shallow water. The king tide has just been crazy with the wildlife and it's just disturbed everything. Manatees, I mean, everything is back here. Maybe we should get some water. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's get some water first and we'll be able to rinse off the mud or whatever else comes out of here. Perfect. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go back there. We'll leave all this. We have this. Let's take this too. Come on. Into the eel layer, my friend. Ow! Into the eel layer. Follow me. Come on, Terrible Tune. I'm pretty sure that right here, there's a couple of them. So Tim, if you saw, look at this hole. Look at that hole right there. See that little, how it's imprinted? Wait, are those raccoon paw prints? Were those just there when we just came back here an hour ago? Huh?
No, I don't think so.
So we just came back here and filmed this. We were catching crabs and stuff. It looks like that almost, is that a paw print or is that like a hole? And right here too, for sure. That's definitely where an eel would come out. That might be as well. We have one shot at getting these things. So I'm gonna scoop as best I can. Maybe I should take these off. There's a lot of mosquitoes back here. But I'm gonna scoop as best I can. And hopefully we can get some of these guys all in the first scoop. But that looks like, I don't see any bubbles coming up. Guys, can we go back? Look at, no, let's just do it. I was gonna say let's go back and look at the footage, because that looks like a paw print, but it might be an eel hole. That little bit of water, they like to last in the last little bit of water. I'm gonna scoop right here first. See if I can get any. All right. Look, just in case something comes out of there. All right. Nothing. Okay. Let's empty this out on more solid ground, and then pour some water on it. Ugh, my bad. Don't want anything to escape it. And be small too. They're not always big, especially this time of year. They like to come where that water is flowing. Look for any movement. Need a stick or something. There we go. Oh no. No dice? Should be moving a little bit, but not too much if I got a good enough scoop. What is that? A freaking fossil? These snails. No? No luck? Alright. Alright, let's let it chill for a minute. Let's come back and take another scoop right there. Actually, let's scoop right here, just in case. They get so deep, you can't even get under them sometimes. Oh yeah. Well, that'll create a pocket either way. Oh. Now, these guys breathe air. So, if you can get them, is that one? No. If you can get them out, they'll start moving around. I need to get some more water. Oh my God, I scooped so much. Guys, this is insane. All right, stay wide if you can. See if we can see any of them. All right, if you poke them, they'll move. Now these would be American or Asian swamp eels. Yeah, there's a lot going on back here. I don't know. But now, look, we made a whole pocket right there. So they should definitely get in there one way or another. I don't know, guys. This is pretty gross and insane. We made like a mudslide. I don't know if I can get around here. I don't want to fall to my doom. Is this dead? Ah! And this whole area drains to like right here. This is like the deepest pocket of this creek until it gets to like a deeper zone. So if we make like a hole like that, we should start seeing them, because they like that little bit of water to get through and breathe that air. They'll search for those little pockets of water. And that water, we put that little tiny bit of water on the land right here. That wasn't that much water out of that bucket. So you can see there's a little hole right here to our right. Right there. Little pocket, little holes, dude. That's what we're looking for. Is that one? Is that one? They're in here. For sure. Timmy saw one. I've seen them. We've caught them. There's something in here for sure. 100%. I've turned full raccoon, guys. The only thing I haven't done out here is eat the food in here. Like I'm saying, the eels are back there. We're gonna give it a minute, and I think we might have to turn on a pump or something to get those guys to come to the surface. Maybe they'll like follow the water flow. We already had that pump back here that was pushing the crabs out. Maybe we could just repurpose that and get some eels for Terrible Tim. Maybe if we add enough fresh water, the eels will think that the water is coming back, whether it be a rain, flood, whatever it is.
How deep do they go?
I don't know. I know they go feet deep, because I've tried to catch them before and I failed miserably. Like, I've seen them, I've had them in my hand, and I failed. So come on.
Here.
All right. Wait, don't move, don't move, don't move. There's movement right here. We might have actually had one already here. Right here. Look, right here. There's movement right here. Now I don't want to lose it. Look, right here. It's like a heartbeat. Hold on, let's switch. Let me get this thing out of your way. Hold on, let's switch. You go on where I'm standing. Okay. Look. Right here. Look, coming out to breathe. Right here. There's gotta be one. It's moving like, look! One just went down behind us. Okay, it's working. Let me just add the water first. Let me add the water first so we can get this going. On a steady flow. Look at it. Look. It's even here. It's feeling the water. Look, it's going. It's moving just by the feeling of the water. Look right here. What the heck? Yeah, there's his nose. Okay, don't move. Bucket's out of the way. This is one of the hardest animals to keep a hand on, guys. But you gotta make sure it's not a snake either. So I can see that it's not a snake. It's definitely an eel. I can see its little nose right here. Check this out. They do bite, but look at it, zoom in right where I'm pointing to. He's breathing. He has his nose out. And right behind us, there was another one out of the corner of my eye. I just saw another one pop up, but right here, like I said, one hand in the whatever, bird in the hand, there's an eel in my hand right here. We scooped him, we poked around, we didn't even notice that there was one right here, but I guess because we walked away, he started to move around. I should have poked around this more. There might be more. There's his tail. He backed up. Look, his tail. Look, let me see. Let me poke his nose of his tail. Stay wide, because his nose is somewhere right here. He just made a little hole. Look at this. He's backing up. He's backing up, dude. He's coming all the way out. Look, he's trying to burrow himself deeper, but he can't find any more mud. Let me get this stupid thing out of here. Okay, let me just keep an eye on him. Look at him. This actually might be our saving grace. If I put this down, I could put this down here in the mud. Let's do that instead. Okay. Haha, how about that? That kind of worked. Now we can really grab these things. Look at this. There's an eel right here. Got to make sure he doesn't escape. I don't see another one, but he's coming out. He's coming literally out. He's looking for a different place to go. But if I poke him, he backs up. Now if I grab him, we'll go forward. Look at that. This is nuts, dude. This is nuts. Look how fast he is. Okay, now I gotta make sure he doesn't go into the mud. So let's see if we can grab this thing. I have my net. And I will show you how hard it is to grab one of these guys. It didn't really make it look like it was hard, but I promise you it's normally much harder. Look at that thing. This is an Asian swamp eel, guys. This is an Asian swamp eel. And they're everywhere down here in South Florida. There's no canal, there's no pond. Oh, was that just one or was that a bubble? Right behind me. There's no canal, there's no pond that does not have these critters anywhere down here in South Florida, at least not in Broward County. And I've seen some in Miami, so they're probably everywhere. If it's in Broward, then it's everywhere. I'm telling you right now. Absolutely insane critter. Really cool spots. Oh, look at the spots on this one. Zoom into that. Can you see the spots? He's going a little nuts. But look at the spots on this guy. He's cool, he's chilling. This is a cool creature. You could definitely keep him as a pet. I've seen people keep albinos, all sorts of stuff, but we're gonna keep him right here for now. See how many we can come out with. I need something to wash my hands with, but I kind of want to poke around here. I just don't want to hit a snake or something by accident. So I'm gonna get some water first. You know what? I bet there's a ton of them just in these rocks. They really like rocky little places and crevices they can just peep through and creep through. I know for a fact they're in here. Now we drained this entire place. Look how big this is. This was all like twice as wide and about 3 times deeper. Like it was deep enough to cover me almost to my chest. And this was probably just chock full of them. But we drained them and we didn't see them because you never see them. They bury themselves in the mud and you will never ever see these guys because they're in the mud so deep sometimes. But the one that we caught was probably just right on the surface. Like I said, we saw those little holes and that's what gave them away. Turn on the camera, turn on the camera, turn on the camera. All right, right here. Come here, come here, come here. Look at the left side of our mud pile. Left side on the ground. Come on, come on, just come. Left side, look straight down. This move. The left side of our mud pile. Straight down. Straight down, right there, at the corner. This side. Hold on, let me go over there. Here. We got our one eel that we caught. There's another one. Right in here, I think. I'm hoping. Right here. Somewhere around here, I just saw movement. Right there, right there. Look, here he is. Here he is. There he is. Another one. Another one. Look, here's his head. His head's right here. If you put, dude, check that out. Look, he's going right. Look, he found that's dry, and he went back the other way. I just saw one right here as well. But one eel in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Look at this guy. Zoom in. Right here. That is definitely an eel. 100%. Oh! I must have poked him good right there because he's completely out. Look at this. Now he's lost. He's like, where is my mud, son? Sorry, Shrek. Oh, he went back. And that's why they're so hard to deal with. I told you they're hard to deal with. Come here. Oh, look, he's burrowing down really hard. Oh!
You just snap at you?
I hope not. He's not gonna get. I've never been bitten by one. They're crazy. They go nuts like this. They burrow. They look, as soon as you drop them, they go straight down. But they don't. I've never been bitten by one. Look at how he's trying to burrow so hard. But this is all hard. This is solid. You can't really go through here. If he was here, he'd be gone. But then you try to grab them, and it's like really hard to grab these things when they really don't want to be. If you grab them a little too hard, you kind of have to finesse them. Look at that, dude. We actually had 2. We poked around. We didn't poke enough, and they were playing dead. I don't know if they were in like a state of hibernation or something, which could be because the water levels, like I said, it were like, what, it was like 2 more inches higher above this when Timmy claimed to have seen one. And I'm telling you, these guys are nuts. You see them and you touch them and they go, right, we're here, we're here, look right here, look right here, look right here, look right there, right there, right there. That's what they do. They telescope. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. He looks like he's attracted to. Look, he looks like me when I saw my wife. Okay, this one's on land. I don't want to fall in and be gone. Let's just toss this one. There's one right there. This is a big one. Okay. That's a solid one again. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. I don't want the other one to go back down. Put it over there, put it back, put it back, put it back. I appreciate you. I don't want to make too much noise because there's one with his head completely. There's another one. Look, straight down in the middle. Look at that thing. He's doing the same thing the other one did. Look at this. What the heck? He just got air. He just went back down. Okay, we know that they're here. And the water thing is definitely working. I'm gonna put this guy down. Okay. I'm trying not to get covered in mud. Let's give him a little bath. Oh my God, that was not a good idea. Now I can't even get him out of here. These things love that fresh water, but they can breathe air. So check this out. I got 2 in there. I'm gonna give these guys a little bit of water so they can chill, not be so tense. And there's one that's right here. I saw another one, but this one has just got a big old mouthful of air. I'm gonna try to just toss him up. Dang it. Oh, I steal the back. He's right here still. Dang it, dude. They're so hard to get a grip on. All right. So we know for a fact there's a couple right here. We just gotta kind of be patient and wait and see them come to the surface like they were doing and be quiet. He went down. He saw me and went down, or he heard me, or whatever. This little bridge is nice till I'm not sinking down here. They probably do this with a, what's it called? One of those, what's it called? When you lift up crates and stuff? Those big old flat things we burn sometimes. But this guy's, so we saw 2 separate ones for sure that are right here. We caught 2 already with our scoop. I almost just want to scoop, but I don't want them to burrow deeper. I'm gonna go for it. I know there's some in here somewhere. That's where his body was last. Oh my God. Got one. Oh, I lost it. I got one. No, he's running. He's gone. You saw the tail? Okay. I had one. There's one right here. He's running from me. Got him. Watch out. Heads up. Heads up. He's right behind you.
Why'd you throw him at me?
Sorry, I had to get him up. He's moving. He's going behind like a snake. Look at him. He's gone. He's out of here. Okay. So like I said, there's 2 of them. I felt 2 of them when I put my hands down there. So the other one might still not be burrowed either. They might be just desperate for that water. And we might have just forced them out of hibernation by catching them. Like I said, look how hard they are to grab, dude. Look at that thing. But I've never been bitten by one. Is that not absolutely insane? Ridiculous. Insane. Let's see if I can grab that other one before we lose it. Oh my God. How many do we have? 3? Let's check it out. 3 Asian swamp eels already. Timmy! That's pretty freaking cool. Alright guys, I felt another one. I'm pretty sure, unless that was the same one doing barrel rolls, right here. Now I gotta have 2 hands on them, or I'm not catching anything. I think the other one might have burrowed and be gone. Ah, these mosquitoes are terrible.
I'm getting torn up.
Yeah. You don't look too bad. Oh my God. I felt one for half a second. No. Oh, is that one? No, that's mud. Mud and eel feels exactly the same. Nope, that other one's gone. So, oh! It was right here. I just hit him. He's right here again. Oh my God. This is so eerie. Okay. I think he's on the right side. I think he went deeper to the right. Okay, I feel one. Okay, going slow. See if I can slowly lift him. Like I'm not even putting any grip. That's kind of working. Dang it. Okay, dang it. He's right here. Dang it, he's under here. Dang it. Oh, how am I supposed to grab that? Oh, he's right here. It's right here. It's solid here. No. Okay. Ah! No! Ah! Oh, I still have him. I still have him. Still have him. Yes!
Stop throwing them at me.
Sorry, Tim. Sorry, Tim. I thought we lost it. We're good. Yes! Yes, check it out. Another one. Another one. Guys, check that out. That is eel number 4. I can barely get my hands on him. He doesn't like that. But they get so chill when they're in the water. Check that out, dude. Eel number 4. Insane. They don't like being touched. They're so weird. But I don't know how many are actually in here. It's pretty solid. The ground, because of all the like leaves and stuff, it's pretty solid right here. So they can't really penetrate that as easily until they get like underneath that. Then it's mud. This right here, there's a trail of something. That might just be water. But you can definitely see that's from an eel. I'm not sure which one. Maybe we lost one. We were going back and forth and washing our hands. But this is insane. He was to the right. Now, I'm almost positive that was an eel, but I'm not sure. Oh, we still gotta catch all the little fish in our pond. We have the bass and those peacock. Right, come on. Come on, baby. Give me some eel. Yeah, I got it. We don't have time to be messing with this all day. These things are nuts, though. Oh my God. I don't know, guys. I think I'm all out of eels. Just because we're getting whooped so bad by the skeeters right here. That's been insane. But these swamp eels, what is that? Oh my God, I thought that was a mega swamp. These swamp eels are insane. And just down here in South Florida, like non-stop. You cannot stop these things. They're everywhere. I'm telling you right now, anywhere that there's any type of water, just like the snakeheads, just like peacock bass at the FWC release, everything else FWC release, these guys are in here forever. I felt around as much as I possibly can, and I haven't seen much, but I don't want these guys to pile up or for snakes to get underneath this little bridge. So I'm gonna leave this as it is, and we're gonna make our way out of here, unless I did see one run away right underneath us, but I think we're good. Oh my God, how insane. South Florida is ridiculous, guys. All the invasives survive. There's no winners here, and you come out with stuff like this. We're gonna see in how many there actually are. I think we got 4, 5, 3, I don't know. Let's take everything out of here and get out of the mud. We're getting absolutely torn up by mosquitoes. Unfortunately for these little demons, you can't release them back. They are invasive. Look at that thing, it's trying to jump out. They are invasive down here in South Florida, and I don't know how much damage they do. They probably eat little, look at this guy coming out. I don't know how much damage they do, but I know for a fact they would eat crustaceans, worms, stuff like that. Things that the fish would be eating, so they definitely do like work on the forage. These guys, believe it or not, see if I can get one out for you. Whew. These guys are actually really good to eat. I know they might not look it, but if you skin these guys and clean them properly and clean them quick, you got to bleed them out immediately. But these guys are really, really good if you fry them up, bread them a little bit with that seasoned Zatarain's. Oh my God, this is one of the most delicious foods, and they don't have any like real bones that get in your way aside from their backbone. You can see when they balloon like that, that's air they're getting. See how they're ballooning? That's a pocket that they keep all that fresh air, and that's how they can just last. They can live anywhere. They can go up toilets. They can go anywhere that there's a little bit of mud. They don't even need like oxygenated water. It's crazy how strong these eels are, guys. But stay tuned for the next episode. We are gonna wash our hands, and we're gonna see if we can get all the little fish out of this lake, our little pond right there. We have a bunch of little tiny fish that are technically invasive to our little pond. We don't want them back there. They're eating all the minnows and all the forage that I have back there for our bigger fish. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna find a happy home. There's someone's freezer right there. I do have a lot of friends that also would eat this. Catch them all. Catch them up. Catch them up.